Mr. Milkman is back in the building. What it do? What it do? The 229 Albany, Georgia is in the house. At the 504 to the 561 is in the building for these 30 minutes of fire. Say salute, Willie. Oh, how y'all doing? It is STD Friday around there. Peace. What is happening? Say the Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say what poppin', pass it like these 30 minutes of fire. Say hey, Sugar, the 912 Savannah's in the building. Say hey, Willie. STD Friday, the 801 Salt Lake City, Utah. Back in the mother for 30 minutes of fire. Watch 23, and your 9. Say hey, Sugar, the government got these single mamas spoiled. All right, they sure enough do. Say the ATL College Park is checking in. Say almost thought it was a no call, no show. Listen, this has been the first. If I can't remember, this has been the first time that I've been late, and it's not my fault. But damn it, because I'm late, it is my fault. The 334 the Monkey Town is in the building. That's called holding myself accountable. Big word. I hear out there scream for my actions and for my lateness. Detroit, the 313 is in the building. Say the 641 by way of the 202 is checking in for the good news. I appreciate you being around here. Yes, I do. Say hit the like button with the open hand, as we should. Hey, Sugar, all the way from Norfolk, Virginia in the building. You say, Pastor, we made it in time. I appreciate you being here. Yes, I do. The 414 is checking in. Say, what's up, Pastor? Say, salute, chat. Athens, Georgia. Damn it, the 205 is in the house. New Jersey's in the house. What's happening? Dade County in the building. Also, Texas is here for STD Friday. Detroit love. I appreciate that right there. Say, happy STD Friday, folks. Say, hey, Uncle Willie, say the 47. Orlando, Florida's in the building. The O is here. That's what's up. He said, y'all better know Texas is in the camp. I appreciate that right there. Listen, got to get the lights up. It's Friday, baby. It's payday. Listen, it's a kind of like a happy day, then like a sad day and shit, because we got to pay people today. Oh, that is so depressing for all our hard work, and then we got to give it all away. You know what I'm saying? But then that's what we work for. I think that's what we work for. We got to cut our debts down. So then when Fridays come, we can be like happy. Because not all our money got to go away, but just some, just a little smidget, poquito goes away out here in the street when it come down, and then you can feel better, and it's less stress on you because you have more to save and invest and, spend on stuff that you really want to spend it on, which you should not be spending for the whole rest of the year. I'm trying to tell you something. But the 757 Virginia is in the house. What it do? Say thick. Salute, Queen. The 412 Pittsburgh is in the house. He said, I got a couple of Plan Bs for sale if anybody interested. Y'all pay attention. If you need that, according to the state that you in, you might have to go on and purchase some of these items and stuff like that. Listen. Shout out to Florida. My state, stand your ground state. Bust a bitch, go home state. Please don't run up, win fifth for our life state. Because of the STD Friday, say Florida ranks 4th. We number 4th. We number 4th. For the total reported STD cases nationwide. That's what the studies show. They've been studying us out here in these streets. Say the Sunshine State. Whoa. The Sunshine State ranks 7th in the highest STD rates according to the antibody research. But y'all just said it's 4th for the total reported. But the 7th and the highest reported. Yeah. Whatever. Let's see some numbers real quick, and we'll move it right along. Florida ranked 4th. Sexually transmitted diseases in a June study. So they studying us in the summer. You know what I'm saying? Because we out here. We out in the streets, we fighting dangling, you know what I'm saying? We getting it together, we doing exactly what we've been doing before the pandemic had done came around here and done destroyed our lives, you know what I'm saying? It has destroyed lives because look at what's going on. We couldn't even much hunch the way we wanted to hunch. We had to, we couldn't hunch on STD Friday the way that we wanted to hunch because we had to be careful. I'm sick of y'all. He say, where's Boston at? I appreciate you being here. He said the report which uses data from the CDC, which is the Center for Disease Control, to rank states, shows that Florida had the total The 259,033 cases say beaten out only by New York, Texas, and California. I think like these is like the biggest states. California, Texas, Florida. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think that we did pretty good. But we got to get our numbers up. We cannot just stop here and say, "Oh my God, we did good," and we just stay stagnant. That ain't the goal out here. You say I hunch with a mask on, not on STD Friday. You can't do it on STD Friday. That's discrimination. Damn it, that's something that you ain't supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? You say the record breaks down to those figures into individual diseases. They call them diseases. We just call it Friday. You know what I'm saying? The STD Friday. We don't care nothing about it. We don't want to put labels on shit. As people get mad because we put labels on shit. But anyway, number 2 for the total reported syphilis cases is 3,600. The number 3 reported chlamydia cases is 100,000. Number 4 for reported gonorrhea cases, 40,000. And number 3 for the reported cases of HIV, 114,000 and some. You know what I'm saying? Damn, boy, we getting it in. Hey. You think your peoples that you're in love with ain't hunching? Okay. Not my loved ones. Not the one that I'm laying up here with. They better not be hunching without me. You know, we spreading this shit as we supposed to out here. Shout out to Zachary for the $15 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Hold on, Swallow. We got one more. Shout out to Sean for the $25 cash app. Say STD Friday forever. I appreciate that right there. Listen, y'all got to get a thumbs up over 500. It's Friday. Come on now. I don't have to keep on keeping on saying what I have been saying. We is all adults. If you out here hunching around here, you is an adult, you making your own decision. You making your own decision. So you grown. You might not be an adult, but you grown. You know what I'm saying? Grown folk make their own goddamn decision. It is what it is. Shout out to Fort Worth, Texas in the building. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing great because it is Friday. I'm not mistaken on what day it is when it's Friday. Because I'm ready to go ahead on and get it in. Look here. We're finna go ahead on and get into it. This show may be a little bit longer than expected. We got a lot. We got a lot to go through. I don't know how fast I can get it done, but goddamn it, enjoy. First and foremost, let's go ahead on and take it to New York because some had done transpired. A man flees from the police and jumps from a subway track to a roof.
Wild scene in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, where a suspect went to great lengths to avoid police. Ignoring the calls from the crowd not to jump, 25-year-old Kendall Floyd leapt from some elevated railroad tracks, landing across the way onto the roof of a building. NYPD says that chase started after Floyd hit an officer with his car door during a traffic stop and then took off running. The daring leap did not pay off. He injured his leg, and cops were eventually able to catch up with him, and then they placed him under arrest. He's facing multiple charges. We're also told the officer hit in the traffic stop is in stable condition. Wild.
So you got battery on the Leo because you open up your door and you hit the officer. And then you got fleeing because you ran. And I'm pretty sure that they're written up some other stuff on you to sit you down for a good little minute. Maybe you had that work in the car. Maybe you had that work on you. Maybe you had that file on you and you weren't supposed to have that file on you. It is New York. You know what I'm saying? And hell, maybe you were just practicing. I don't know. And now you got your name out here. You got your little 15 minutes of fame. Hey, shit cute. It's Friday. Do exactly what you need to do. Moving right along. I ain't even much gonna hold you. Look. I told y'all yesterday that, damn it, I wish that I would have seen certain things before I went live yesterday. And a lot of these things is finna be talked about today out here in these streets because a lot of people think that listen, if something is happening in one state, typically it's happening in more than just that state. Certain things, especially when it has to do with assistance, when it has to do with some form of help, when it has to do with some form of the taxpayer dollars. You know what I'm saying? It could be going on in multiple states. Let me go ahead on and show you exactly what I'm talking about. They say the SNAP food program benefits have been delayed. Yeah. Shout out to Texas. Listen, put your ones up in the comment section if your stamps and shit has been delayed, because I've been hearing about it going on in Florida. I heard this shit over the weekend, and I also heard about it was like 2 people in North Carolina was like they ain't dropped me that off yet. You know what I'm saying? Look.
You know, I'm just trying. It's hard.
Kahela Soloye says she's been trying since May to renew her SNAP food benefits. It stands for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program.
She's been trying to renew her stamps since May. It's July.
Usually it's like a 1-day process, and like they process it and like give me some help right away. Mm-hmm. But they told me to wait 30 to 45 days, which thought I didn't hear the lady right. Like I was like 30 to 45 days, and she was like, yeah.
She says she stopped by the Round Rock Health and Human Services food stamp office this week, hoping for answers after still no benefits.
I have a 3-year-old.
So a whole bunch of y'all, or a few of y'all, have the same problem.
Old son, gas is.
Wait, she said I got a 2-year-old son, I think.
I have a 3-year-old son. Gas has been almost $5. I'm door dashing to get food for my son,
and you would ask yourself a lot of these times, a lot of these babies be cute, be pretty, you know what I'm saying? They hunchable. Well, every female on the planet is pretty much hunchable. But I'm just saying, like why is y'all in these positions and y'all got the structure, the body structure that a lot of us look for? And this goes to show that behavior is behavior, our attitude, behavior is I don't care how you look. A lot of times people don't want to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Like she looks like she's a natural beauty without her representative on. I'm just pointing out something.
Gas money.
A viewer helping another family apply emailed us saying they were told the office is 65 days behind in processing applications.
65 days behind? All right.
If it qualifies, a family of 2 can get about $500 a month.
Now, hold on, Shaw. Because I spent over 6. But they giving a family of 2 $4.59? Jesus. Should I apply for food stamps, y'all? Should a player apply for food stamps? Because I am waiting in Florida, I guess for the next 2-3 years until they open back up the Section 8 thing, and I'm gonna apply for that right there. Hell, I might apply online. Well, I might apply live. Well, no, I can't apply live because then my information shit be out there. But I'm gonna tell y'all if I had done did it or not. But go ahead.
For a family of 5.
Say Tyra Banks, no makeup. That's who she resembles. You absolutely right.
It's close to $1,000 each month.
A family of 5 get a stack. Hey. If anybody in the Central Florida, we can help each other out. If you need a few dollars, I need a few stamps.
A spokesperson with Texas Health and Human Services Commission, which oversees SNAP benefits, says as of a week ago, it estimated 258,000 applications were pending processing.
They pending process. They ain't been processed. Pending meaning before. That shit ain't done yet.
The state agency says right now, 74% of applications are determined within 30 days, which is within the federal time standard. The agency says it's taking action to process cases as quickly as possible, but continues to have an increase in applications. It also points to staffing shortages during the pandemic.
There's always a staffing shortage or some shit, isn't there? Damn. What about these great computers that we have? What the hell taking so long to get stuff done?
To help with those challenges, HHSC has held job fairs and just this month received federal approval to waive the interview requirement and extend current recertifications.
You say, Willie, that's why yesterday I didn't understand the chick with the 6 kids complaining. Now listen. Boy, when you ain't got to pay for food, I've been doing over 600 a month for like over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? That shit hurt, dog. Listen, and you getting a stack. That baby had 6 kids. They said a family of 5, so she a family of 7. Jesus, because now a mother and children is family, and I'm just here to tell you that it's not, but that's the term that they use for y'all single mamas out here with each children. Yeah, that baby get a lot in stamps. That baby get a lot in stamps. A whole bunch of y'all getting a lot in stamps, and I'm jealous. I am jealous that I got to spend my own goddamn money for me to eat. You know, I'm trying to spend some of y'all money for me to eat. You know, taxpayer dollars. That's what I'm trying to do. I know, Willie, but you a man and you supposed to be a strong man and all that shit. Listen, I can still be a man and be a strong man and save my damn money and spend somebody else's money, can't I? Shout out to Big Moochie for the $4.99 super chat. He say in Ohio, if you make under $15,000, you get $225 for a single woman with no kid. You bullshit. Let me read again. In Ohio, if you make under $15,000, you get $225 for a single man or woman with no kids. Damn, I ain't know that. Boy, oh, Jesus. That's what's up.
That was helping me. So now I'm just trying to figure out what to do.
Soloyes.
Trying to figure out what to do. Oh my God. And she sounds so pleasant. But listen, we can't be fooled, because once meat enters monkeys, behaviors typically change. Tampa Orlando's in the building. What's that?
That she just hopes to get food help soon, especially now that her rent has also increased. Arzodos.
Her rent increase, gas done went up, and it's talking about 30 to 60 days about that grocery.
KXAN investigates.
HHSC says families waiting on their application to be processed can contact 211 to receive a referral for available resources. Families can also access the agency's community partner, Feeding Texas, to find local food bank information. And for details, head to KXAN.com and click on this.
There you go. Listen, the one thing that I did like about her, she did not make that argument of, I ain't got my stamp, I can't feed my kids shit. She ain't go there. She just saying, well, shit, they told me 30 to 60 days, some fly shit like that right there. She didn't say, I can't make it without the stamps. I'm glad that she didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because she can make it without the stamps. It's just a little harder right now because it's just her and her one baby. Baby, listen to me. Listen to me. Shit ain't that bad right now. It's bad, but it ain't that bad because it could be worse for you, baby. Don't have no more babies. Don't have no more babies. You can make it through better than somebody else who have multiple children. I'm trying to help. Moving right along, ain't even much gonna hold you. Ooh. Shout out to all the business owners. Oh, shit. I can't go there yet. Hold on. Okay, so that's stamps, and I just saw this here 15 minutes before I even went live. But I got to do this one. Man, I hope that y'all is really enjoying yourself. Listen, let's go on and get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Tell somebody about a player. I might make a track and try to go oh, hell no. I might try to make me a jazz record or something like that and try to go platinum or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be a rapper no more. I don't want to be a rapper no more out here in these goddamn street. But anyway, remember yesterday we was talking about you finally getting approved and all that fly shit right there? You finally get your damn voucher. But what about when the city puts out, okay, we are accepting applications and come on down here. Come on down here and get your old voucher. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we know what it should say or should be. Shout out to Logan. Shout out to Logan for the $5 super chat. He say, Willie, my sister-in-law was getting snapped for my brother and 3 kids while he was locked up. Say I'm hating. No. Why he was locked? Damn. Listen. I just wish I can be like some of y'all sometime, man, about this grocery shit. Do you know what I can do with my own money if I ain't have to spend it on grocery? That's a lot of money to do something with. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I can be balling. I can get a Gucci belt or something. A Louis Vuitton shirt or something. You know what I'm saying? I can do something positive like that right there. But anyway, they say finally approved for a housing voucher and you get approved for a house on the spot. That's what listen, this is how they advertise it. Finally approved for a housing voucher, you can get approved for a house on the spot. Do y'all know I'd have left the goddamn job? I would have left my own goddamn job and ran down there. What the fuck? You mean get it and you get a spot? Jesus.
For housing in the community. So if you're in line and you do not have a voucher, you applied and you have not gotten a notice that you have a voucher, you are placed on the wait list and you've been issued a voucher, this event is not for you. I'm sorry.
Oh, you can hear the frustration there. Well, that was the reaction.
Didn't I have done told y'all what the title of it was? Finally approved. Finally approved for a housing voucher. You can get approved for a house on the spot. There's a misunderstanding. Let us say that there again. You say, Willie, don't quit your job for stamps. No. I would just have to take a verbal warning for me leaving the job. You know what I'm saying? It'd be my first. You know, stuff like that right there. But go ahead.
For housing in the community. So if you're in line and you do not have a voucher,
if you're in line and you do not have a voucher,
you applied and you have not gotten a notice that you have a voucher, you are placed on the wait list and you've been issued a voucher, this event is not for you.
This event not for you. Basically, if you don't have your goddamn voucher, this ain't for you, baby.
I'm sorry.
Shout out to Big Mooch for the $1.99 super chat. Say, damn, I don't see one man in line for housing. Correct. Yeah, she is wearing a Gucci bag. It's cute.
Oh, you can hear the frustration there. Well, that was the reaction to dozens of renters who were lined up in the hot sun today for hours, waiting on a housing voucher, but as you can see, walking away empty-handed. This is all going on right now at the Benjamin L. Hooks Library.
It's a whole bunch of nice bodies, bad bodies, almost all right bodies out there. There's a little cuties out there and shit. Poor monkey management, but go ahead.
The reason being that a lot of people thought the Memphis Housing Authority was going to give vouchers to the first 1,000 people.
Do y'all see the misunderstanding? They thought that they were going to give vouchers to the first 1,000 people. Nope. You had to already have a voucher to come on down there to get you a spot in a house or apartment or some shit like that right there. But go ahead.
Saw that wasn't the case. Brittany Clemens has been at the library all morning long. So Brittany, where did this confusion come from?
Hey.
Remember her, Brittany. Remember Brittany.
Aaron, well, everyone who applied for a voucher got an email or got this press release from the Memphis Housing Authority, and it says Memphis Housing Authority to issue vouchers to approximately 1,000 families to rent suitable units in the private market in Memphis.
That's what it say. Memphis Housing Authority to issue vouchers to approximately 1,000 families to rent suitable units in the private market in Memphis
and Shelby County. Now, that is where the confusion comes in. According to the MHA director, this email was meant for people who were approved for a voucher, even though it was available for the public to read. People who waited in line for hours say the MHA should have done a better job communicating to people.
The problem was they did like a mass marketing thing, a mass marketing, instead of emailing the people who already had the vouchers. Providing fake news.
All I want is for them to, do better, be more organized, and help family in need.
See that, baby? And she's a natural cute without a representative. Why is you even in the position? Well, hell, I can't really say that, but I'm gonna go on and say, well, why is you in the position trying to get a Section 8? When I'm sitting here talking about shit, I can't wait to open this up shit in Florida. I'm gonna fill out for it too. But I'm all right without the Section 8. I would just like to have one. But y'all be cute though. Y'all be naturally cute. It has to be behavior. Notice how you do not see a lot of homeless females. Why? Because men go around there and scoop their ass up. You know what I'm saying? Especially like they cute and they just got out there and shit like that. Go ahead.
Everyone in here is clearly in need and clearly got the wrong information.
I like what she said. Everyone here is clearly in need. We all in need or we wouldn't be standing out here. That's a great point. So a lot of people talk about, I don't need that shit. No, it's hot, bitch. You ain't standing out there for nothing.
The people.
Say it again, baby.
All I want is for them to, do better, be more organized, and help family in need. Everyone in here is clearly in need and clearly got the wrong information. A lot of people left mad thinking that, this was for people to be selected to get a voucher. It's also what I thought.
That's what she thought too. That's what's up. Because they sent the mass thing out instead of the people who was already qualified and or had a voucher. All right, cool.
Now, we read the full release ourselves, and we did not see anywhere where it says that somebody needed to have a voucher before coming in. So we do have Shakitha, who is the director of the Memphis Housing Authority, to explain, exactly what happened and why people are confused. Good morning. Can you explain, what happened and where this confusion
They've been taught.
So essentially, we posted on our website that we were having a housing and community resource fair, inviting individuals with vouchers to connect to owners that had available properties in the city for rent. A number of families were here today. They received an email blast, or they saw on our website that we were issuing vouchers, but that was for individuals that we recently issued vouchers to. We issued vouchers to on yesterday more than 300 families, and weeks prior to about 700 families. So those families, that 1,000 family, were those individuals that were issued within the past 3 weeks, and those families were issued and invited to the Housing and Resource Fair today to be connected to landlords as well as community resources.
But y'all shouldn't have did the whole blast out to the whole everybody, to the whole Memphis and shit like that right there. Come on down here for whatever. For the people who already had the vouchers, that should have been the only people that y'all sent it out to. That's what I would have thought.
Ask, why did it go to everyone instead of just the people who were applied? Instead of like a mass thing, is there a way that you can just give that email out to the people who were approved, just to kind of
So what went out today? What went out to the families again on our website? We sent general notices to all of our families because you may be approved today, you may be selected today and approved for a voucher tomorrow, because it's an evolving process and an ever-changing. So many families, just to notify them that we were in this process, notifying them if they were issued or approved to be issued, they were invited to come to the housing fair, because we didn't want to leave anybody out. We wanted to make sure that our applicants as well as our participants were aware of the housing fair.
You say she wearing that bag, and shot that baby out for wearing that bag.
But unfortunately, many of the applicants misunderstood the communication that went out to them. So we had a few families to show up today expecting to receive vouchers. But as I explained earlier, those families that applied back in March when the wait list was open, they should receive formal notification within the next 2 weeks advising whether or not they were selected or not selected for the wait list. But today, I will consider the misunderstanding has been resolved. We have a number of families meeting with landlords, connecting with community resource agencies that will help them to successfully navigate the move process and to be successful in private rental housing. So I would say to the individuals that did not receive a voucher, continue to
cut you off, but I appreciate you for explaining what happened. We just have to keep it moving, but we just wanted to know what.
Brittany said we got to keep it. I'm sorry to cut you off, but bitch, we got to keep it moving.
I would say to the individuals that did not receive a voucher, continue to
cut you off, but I appreciate you for explaining what happened. We just have to keep it moving, but we just wanted to know what exactly happened this morning with the confusion. As you heard, they are still still helping people. You can come today until 2 p.m. to get help with housing in Memphis.
Wait, stop. Listen. Watch how she looked at her. You got to pay attention to her eyes. Shout out to Josiah for the $2 super chat. Say happy LCD Friday. Say I cancel all contraceptives. Big word today. I hear in these scripts. I appreciate that right now. Look. Watch her eyes though.
In private rental market, rental houses. So I would say to the individuals that did not receive a voucher, continue to
cut you off, but I appreciate you for explaining what happened. We just have to keep it moving, but we just wanted to know what exactly happened this morning with the confusion. As you heard.
Listen, shout out to all the babies who be long explaining shit that really don't have to be that goddamn long, but I do understand that, that she's very, very professional. Very, very professional, and that's what you do. But I think Brittany hating on you, baby, because you got that bag. You know what I'm saying? You weighing that bag. You came downstairs with your bag, and I do understand because we just like you really don't want to leave your bag around your co-workers and shit, because sometimes your co-workers, they do be hating. You know what I'm saying? So listen, this is just like a big misunderstanding, and shout out to all the people who came down there who was supposed to be down there and was able to link up with landlords so they can find them a place to stay. That's what's up. The moral of the story is read. Read, and or the county got to do a better job in sending out those types of notifications and updates about what's going on. Shout out to Sean for the $2 cash out. He said they should have ran in the building and tore it up. I was kind of waiting on some good footage like that right there, but they was being humble. They was just mad because they know if they fuck around and catch that damn felony, you can't get a voucher. Hold on. Wait. I think that they changed that too, as far as you couldn't get a voucher with a felony. Back in the days, that was a thing. You could not get a voucher, or you would lose your voucher if you get a felony. And then back then, a lot of people would try to get in fights with chicks because they knew that they'll lose their vouchers and shit. You know what I'm saying? The game. Hey, boy, the game's something else out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Moving right along. Let me go in and grab this right here. Moving right along. I thought I had done showed y'all this one right here yesterday, but I was like, no, that was the other store thing. You know what I'm saying? So, hell, we got a new one. He say two cornered, shot dead inside of a gas station. Y'all look at this fly shit right here.
Some disturbing video tonight. Two men cornered and then executed inside a Hickory Hill convenience store. Hello, I'm Greg Hurst. Stephanie is off tonight. WRG's Melissa Moon.
Hold on, pimp. You could get Stephanie messed up. I want y'all to really understand. See, a lot of times we just hear stuff, but we don't really think around it. But listen.
Some disturbing video tonight. Two men cornered and then executed inside a Hickory Hill convenience store. Hello, I'm Greg Hurst. Stephanie is off tonight.
What if Stephanie told her man that she had to work tonight? Shout out to Marcus for the $2 super chat. He said we went from the soup line to the house line. Shaking my head. I'm trying to tell you something. Look. He gonna mess around and get Stephanie jumped on. But go ahead.
WRG's Melissa Moon is outside the Memphis Police Department downtown tonight with more on who police are looking for. And Melissa, what do you know?
Well, police have released pictures of the shooters, but right now,
I tell y'all, Melissa got some lips on her. I don't know if she was born with them.
now aren't saying why the two victims were targeted. Police want you to take a good look at the guy in the red shirt entering the Citgo just before 9 p.m. Thursday night. He goes straight to an ATM, but he's not there for money. Seconds later, he's joined by another man, a second assassin, who walks through the doors with a gun drawn. Both start shooting at two men inside.
All of a sudden, I heard the sound of shooting, like pop out like that. Then, I just, like got on the floor.
Carlo Cody was behind bulletproof glass when the gunfire started. When it stopped, he walked out on the store floor, saw the victims, and called police.
By the door, he died at the scene, and the other one was taken to the hospital, and he was still breathing, and he died in the hospital.
In the store surveillance footage, you can see several people trying to comfort and help the victim who was still alive. Cody says it's also sad the men who were killed were regulars he had gotten to know.
And they were like too young. One is 19 and the other one is 18. And it's just very sad, for them to be gone too soon like that.
Here's another look at the suspects in the parking lot. Police say they left in a silver Cadillac SRX. Cody says the gun violence in Memphis has gotten out of control.
Walk right up to him. Walk right up to him. You got to understand, a lot of people say, well, what he did, hell, he did something. He got walked right up to in his skinny jeans hanging up under his ass. Y'all be going through things. Y'all be going through things with one another and then forgetting that you still is in the same neighborhood with people. This is where the problem comes in. That you say Willie, where her man can see that she's not at work at 9 o'clock when the news starts. Whoa, but. What if she was doing something? Hell, she could have lied and said, well, this was not going to be my segment. They had me doing something else. You know what I'm saying? I was filing papers or something like shit. I was in the bathroom and I had to boo-boo. Just something. That ain't everybody's business that somebody at work or not at work. Just in my mind. I don't.
Control, and something needs to change.
Everybody has a gun. Everybody carrying a gun. That's real.
Everybody got a gun. Everybody, even though everybody don't have a gun, everybody got a gun. That better be your thought process. But
real dangerous for the community.
Yeah, she could have been doing another assignment or any goddamn thing. Told on the he hated.
Now, again, those suspects were driving a silver Cadillac SRX with the Tennessee tag number 4TG162. If you spot it or have any information that can help investigators, call Crime Stoppers. That number is 901-528-CASH. In downtown.
528-CASH, so that means that they may have a cash reward if you need a few dollars for the weekend, if your stamps was late or something like that, and you need to go on and make a few dollars to feed you and yours, so don't feel bad about telling on the mother. You trying to feed you and yours out here in the goddamn street. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take the community back or something like that. Listen, moving right along. Hang on, because you players not listening. Watch 23-689 all goddamn time. Stop standing up in the store looking down at a scratch off or looking down at a phone texting and shit. And you know that there's a possibility that somebody can come up on you and handle something. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be on the news like that. It's not a good look. Moving right along, ain't you much gonna hold you. Man, y'all got to get these numbers up. I appreciate y'all. Help player get their numbers up out here. Let me see where I want to go. Ooh. All right, cool. I can do this one. Then we can do this. How much time we got? Okay. All right. Oh yeah. Remember that now around here at the Willie Williams Show, in case y'all don't know, we like to listen, we like to watch and listen to the words that people say. We especially like to pay attention to behavior when people is talking about their loved ones that they really, really love and that they really, really gonna miss. You know what I'm saying? We like to pay attention to people talking. A lot of people go through life because sad because they do understand that people is really not listening to them speak, because when you're talking to somebody, people is looking around and shit, they fixing their car and all that shit, they texting and shit while you talking, and a lot of people really don't understand that is kind of borderline disrespectful, that somebody is trying to have a conversation with you and you doing everything else but really paying attention. But a lot of people will make the argument, I don't have to look at you to listen to you. I understand, but it's like borderline disrespectful. But anyway, I'm on some other shit. Oh, and the new suicide hotline number is 988, in case y'all don't know. Spread that there around in case you decide to take yourself out. Just remember, before you call the suicide hotline, make sure you have paid your insurance policy over 2 years. Here we go, moving right along.
Meantime, the family of Isaac Carpenter, they are speaking out publicly about the death of their 21-year-old relative. And they say there are shortcomings by Toledo police that they have found that they need to shore up to bring his killer to justice. Chase Bachman, joining us live in studio, spoke with the family and friends this afternoon. What did you find out?
Come on, Chase.
Well, Jeff, Isaac Carpenter's family says there's a growing narrative on social media that he was involved with drugs and gangs.
It's on social media. He was out here in the goddamn street participating, community activism and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say that was going on out here in the street. That's what social media talking about. And you know, social media be like telling the truth. But
They also say police have come up short thus far in bringing justice to the family. And right now, his killer is walking free. The family and friends of Isaac Carpenter are trying to stop what they see as a negative narrative surrounding the 21-year-old's death.
We need for the community to know that everything with gun violence in our community.
Let me stop. You say, is that just the number for Florida suicide? I think that is the national suicide number, because the suicide number was like a number or something like that right there, and they wanted to shorten it. You know what I'm saying? Because the people have to think about that right there. People just say, fuck it, I'm going on to kill myself. I'm thinking about the number too much, so I guess that's why they came up. I think it's the national number, the national short number. I'm gonna have to look it up again.
Community is not drug or gang related.
The family says Carpenter was not a gang member, and that
he to know that everything with gun violence in our community is not drug or gang related.
The family says Carpenter was not a gang member and that he's an innocent victim of senseless gun violence. They say Carpenter was on Van Street in central Toledo Saturday night to help his sister.
Sister was involved with some domestic disputes.
Sister had a domestic altercation? The sister had a domestic altercation. Didn't I have done told y'all players out here in the goddamn street? We get beat up, stabbed, shot, funeral, pitch on t-shirt, after party, potato salad, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens to us because of the decisions that our female family members make. Listen to it.
Was involved with some domestic disputes. Of course, him being the brother, he's coming to protect his sister.
Of course, that's why we be dying.
Okay? In the process of protecting his sister, he lost his life.
In the process of protecting his sister, he lost his life. Let me explain something to you. A lot of times when y'all get shot, stabbed, and killed, did it, and had a funeral, all that picture on t-shirt and all that shit right there, they still mess with the dude who they was having a domestic love relationship with. And your head, dead, in jail, cut up, stabbed up, high hospital bills, shit like that right there. She's still giving that monkey to that player.
Carpenter was found with multiple gunshot wounds inside his car and rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead.
To have my son murdered while he sat in his car just trying to protect his sister.
While he sat in the car just trying to protect his sister, I have no idea how is that protecting his sister if he's sitting in the car.
It's not right at all.
Carpenter's.
This is her mom. This is his mama. She trying, y'all. She trying.
Pronounced dead.
To have my son murdered while he sat in his car just trying to protect his sister. It's not right at all.
Carpenter's mother says police questioned who she believes killed her son, but that person wasn't arrested.
Make amends to you arrest the suspects then, because that's exactly what it is. The video showed that the Ring camera that, I don't know, disappeared or deleted or whatever video.
Let her say it again. I just pay attention to behavior, man, and behavior don't be looking right, don't sound right, and all that shit right there.
Arrest the suspects then, because that's exactly what it is. The video showed that the Ring camera that, I I don't know, disappeared or deleted or whatever video.
Or deleted or whatever. It's like they taking, yeah. His death is being disrespected in my mind the way the mother is speaking.
Oh, that should be looked at.
Hill also says Toledo police
ain't no tears for the dead son. She stopped crying in mid-sentence.
He's never contacted her about Carpenter's death, and that she found out through friends.
Notify families, because when I found out that my son was shot multiple times, I had no idea. All I got was a phone call from one of my sisters who said, hey, they got on TV that Isaac was shot multiple times. What?
They say the biggest problem.
That's how your sister call you. Hey, they got on TV that Isaac been shot multiple times. There ain't no better way for us to do that. You just gonna call it, like, and you just gonna say it quick. Like, you ain't gonna ask, are you sitting down, baby? Are you driving? Where are you? Are you at the house? You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, if y'all calling somebody because of a death, y'all have to take in consideration where that person is, what that person is doing. If that person is driving, sometimes it's best to tell people, pull over. Or if that person is already dead, tell them, listen, as soon as you get a chance, call me. Call me before you do any goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that right there. You just call. You know they say that they had done just shot your boy a couple times out here. That what your sister said? Go ahead, man.
Son was shot multiple times. I had no idea. All I got was a phone call from one of my sisters who said, hey, they got on TV that Isaac was shot multiple times. What?
They say the biggest problem is that while the family makes funeral arrangements, Carpenter's killer still walks free.
It's more of an accountability issue. It's people that don't understand the value of life, and those are the individuals that need to be held accountable.
I think he's gonna run for office. He have that run for office presence.
TPD has not publicly named any suspects in the case. If you have any information that could lead to an arrest of Carpenter's killer, you are urged to call police or Crime Stoppers at 419-255-1111.
But y'all shit don't say cash at the end. Listen, if y'all want help in the community and shit, y'all gotta put that cash. That means y'all gotta put a number in front of that K. I'm trying to help y'all. You know what I'm saying? He say good news. Here's on TV, bad news. He's been shot multiple times. Yeah, got to be more careful. This shit wild out here in these streets, man. Listen. I don't know what to tell him. But moving right along. I'm not even much gonna hold y'all. Y'all listen. Boy, we at 360. We got to get these numbers up. I need your help. We can go ahead on and just move a little bit. Oh, all right, bam. Oh, I got to give y'all this one. Let me go ahead on and give y'all this one right here. I got to take it to New York. Because some had to transpire. Shout out to Calvin for the $2 super chat. So will the mother now blame her daughter? Hell no. They will probably say that the son is a hero. All he was doing was protecting his sister. That's all he was doing. That's it. He ain't do nothing wrong but protect his sister, even though the sister picked him. I thought y'all was strong. Oh, you strong when you want to be. Oh, okay. Anyway, let's go ahead on and do this right here. In New York, a bodega worker, I think this is New York, a bodega worker is accused of a deadly store stabbing. They're accusing the worker of the store stabbing. Let me cut sound on. Here we go.
Bodega worker Jose Alba is home tonight after spending 6 days on Rikers Island.
6 days.
He hid his face and had nothing to say about his self-defense case. His saga started Friday night while at work at the Blue Moon Bodega in Hamilton Heights. This woman seen on surveillance video getting mad after she's denied a bag of chips because her EBT card is not working.
EBT card not working. Woman gets mad.
Her boyfriend comes in, confronting Alba behind the register, pushing the 61-year-old. Alba's attorney says the video speaks for itself, and Alba stabbed 37-year-old Austin Simon in self-defense, resulting in his death. Police arrested Alba, charging him with murder, but the mayor is on Alba's side.
A 61-year-old man was attacked over a bag of chips, over the snap card didn't work. Maybe the recertification didn't go through with the snap card like it did in Texas. But look at him. They arrested him for protecting himself.
My heart goes out for that hard-working, honest New Yorker that was doing his job in his place of business, where a person came in and went behind the counter and attacked him. My heart goes out to that employee who was in the store doing his job. And so I am hoping that we take all of that into consideration.
After Alba's cash bond was set at a hefty $500,000, a judge agreed to lower his bail to $50,000, and the district attorney said his office's investigation is ongoing, with another court appearance July 20th.
I signed it for him to come out.
You get attacked on the job, you defend yourself, you go to jail for 6 days, and a $500,000 bond for protecting yourself. I sue the shit out the city.
President of the Bodega Owner Association, Francisco Marte, financially helped his release and says bodega owners have a dangerous job and need more than the mayor on their side.
Listen, I just did the story. Before this one right here, I just did the story and I just told y'all. A man tried to so-called protect his sister, female. This dude here just got stabbed the shit out of because he got mad that his chick card didn't work. See? Over a female is what I'm trying to tell you. Go ahead.
Mr. Alba's state of mind.
Keep on.
He's very distracted with everything that is happening. He's a man that works 13 hours a day to making his living, and then suddenly see him involved in this incident that he didn't provoke.
He didn't provoke.
And there was a GoFundMe page set up for Mr. Alba's legal defense in this matter. GoFundMe took down that page saying that they do not allow fundraising for legal defense of a violent crime, and all donors have been refunded.
Did y'all hear that fly shit? GoFundMe took down the GoFundMe for a legal defense.
This matter, GoFundMe took down that page saying that they do not allow fundraising for legal defense of a violent crime.
Y'all understand? They call it a violent crime. He was defending himself. But all these bitches can put up GoFundMes to bury their child that possibly died through a violent crime. The majority of people who is burying people through GoFundMe is burying their peoples because it was a crime involved that got them killed and need a funeral. This man defended himself. It seems like to me that this is one of those woke situations here, to where they don't want to be responsible for a racial situation. You know, in case doggy who people feel like that the dude who got stabbed, his civil rights was violated or some shit like that right there. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to be a part of the race thing. Just in my mind. Say, go fund me. My kids need some chips. I'm trying to tell you. A bitch can get a GoFundMe for that right there. This man was defending himself. Defending himself. He's 61. 61. Juke shit out of there. As he was supposed to.
For itself.
Should have shot shit out of him.
37-year-old Austin Simon in self-defense.
He had to run back and grab something because he messing with one of them little young boys. You didn't. Wait, hold on. This is one of them young Thundercat. He probably like 27.
Speaks for itself. And Alba stabbed 37-year-old Austin Simon in self-defense, resulting in his death.
Oh, he had done died. Great. He's supposed to.
Police arrested Alba, charging him with murder.
He's supposed to be going off Earth. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to your goddamn self. But you ain't got to listen. You ain't got to listen. Do what you want to do. Make sure shit is being recorded. I just think that it's just a sad day for defending yourself that you get arrested and spend 6 days. When y'all first would have came in and arrested me, all you have to do is look at the cameras. What is we doing? I can't take it. Shout out to the Democratic states out here in the goddamn street. That shit don't make no damn sense. Listen to the bodega owner or worker, whatever, you need to move to Florida. Goddamn it. Stand your ground state. Bust bitch, go home state. Please don't run up. We're in fifth of our life state out here in these streets. And you fuck around and push a 61-year-old down here in Florida. Shit, the police might come in and whoop you while you dead. That's what's up. Moving right along, I ain't gonna hold you. That's just disrespectful right there. What does us business owners got to do to make it through? I don't like. How is we supposed to defend ourselves? This is such a problem. And I know a lot of people may not agree, but that's because maybe you're not a business owner, or maybe you don't care that people is trying to defend themselves. You think that people should have their fair day in court and all that crazy shit like that. All right, cute. Until it's you and one of yours. Just saying. Moving right along. Oh, remember I did the show last night about the brawl? Well, I did the video, and the chick was like, oh my God, they putting 200 of us out. And somebody in the comment section said, yes, it's an elevator problem. But damn it, I saw the news, and I was like, the person was right.
Residents who live here tell me they don't know what they'll do if they're forced to leave. A building official tells us they're hoping this problem is resolved by tomorrow morning so that residents can stay in their homes.
It's very abrupt. You know, we just got a letter saying 48 hours you have to vacate, and I'm just like, where do we go?
Crystal Anderson and her family live in the Seaview Loft off 28th Street in Newport.
See, now that's a family. Let me back that up. That's a family. Mother, father, children, and or kids.
Family live in the Seaview Loft off 28th Street in Newport News. Like all the residents in Seaview, she and her family were told they have to leave the building in 48 hours due to safety issues the owner of the building has not fixed.
With me starting a new job and him working, and we're working from home, and then we have a new baby, like we have no other resorts.
So what resources are they offering you all?
They gave us a couple of letters to affordable housing. All the shelters are full. There's no space for families. There's only a day center where you
shot that baby out for having her real end. You say no bunnies in that family. That's what's up.
Go wash up and do laundry and things of that sort, but there's nowhere to sleep.
Anderson says the elevators have broken down several times during the 3 years she's been living in the building.
The owner has not communicated with us that these issues were to the point of vacating the building.
This is a copy of the emergency mandatory injunction. 9 court orders have been entered in the past 3 months. The 15-story building has 2 elevators, and residents say many times only 1 elevator is working. A safety test was done on the working elevator on June 27th and failed. A judge ordered that if the elevators were not up to code and fixed by Wednesday by 3 a.m., residents would have to leave. One resident says she's had several problems with the elevators in her 10 years of living at Seaview.
The door, it stopped on my floor, but the door just opened a crack. I had to use my hand to open the door. So now imagine if the door, if it would have censored that it did open and it was time to close, then my hand would have been cut off.
Tanya Wade says these papers were at her door when she got home. This notice from the city offering potential resources. We did reach out to the owner of the apartments, but did not get a response.
We did ask if there are any concerns of the building collapsing, and the city tells us there are no structural issues. Tomorrow morning there will be an inspection on the elevators, and if that inspection passes, residents will be able to stay in their homes and will not be forced to leave. We will keep you updated on this developing story as we continue to learn more. In Newport News, Leandra Head.
You say she was high as hell. I didn't even want to say nothing. Oh, cutie.
Residents would have to leave.
Well, Representative on.
One resident says she's had several problems with
her chest standing up nice. Go ahead,
the elevators in her 10 years of living at Seaview.
The door, it stopped on my floor, but the door just opened a crack. I had to use my hand to open the door.
She on it good. It just in our minds, it looked like she on it good, and you should be. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Maria for the $5 cash out. Say Maria from the 305. I appreciate you.
So now imagine if the door, if it would have censored that it did open and it was time to close, then my hand would have been cut off.
Yeah, your hand would have been cut off and you couldn't have been able to get them goddamn nails put back on. This shit would have been cute. Listen, so, what do you do though? You living in a high rise, you know what I'm saying, and elevators are not working and shit like that right there. That it ain't much that you can do. But I do understand that places they have problems, we can say, well, if they had this problem before, then you should have just moved and all that shit. No, because places have problems. If it's not the mold and all that fly shit right there, and the problem is there and they fix the problem, you're not gonna move. It don't even make sense. But them people came and checked that shit, say enough is enough. This shit ain't up to par. Somebody gonna mess around and die. You got 48 hours. Damn. So, here's what I'm trying to tell you. Here's something that we be talking about. You got to get yourself together. Make sure you have some money put up, save for anything. Anything's possible. Anything is liable to happen. And if you ain't got hotel money, fee, and all that shit right there, if you ain't got the proper credit cards all ready for emergency, you know what I'm saying? It's best to have your cash and shit like that right there. But sometimes you may have to use your damn credit. You may have to have like a $10,000, $20,000 credit card and shit like that for emergencies. You never know. You never know what shit gonna pop off. And who would have thought they would make everybody get out of a high-rise apartment building? Who would have thought? It's a real big inconvenience. You never know. So just to my point, from here on out, to all yous who don't think some shit gonna happen to you, please have you some money on the side. You better do everything. I know it's hard to save and put money aside, Willie. It is so hard, I can't do it. Okay. You grown. Okay. You can't do it. There's really nothing else that I can help you with when you use that word. I can't. When you're supposed to know in life, shit gonna happen. You say, credit card balance, stay on zero balance in case of emergency. I'm trying to tell you. You say, Willie, you know they don't save no money. We trying to help them. We trying to help them, and you absolutely right, because like the majority of Americans, if they have a $300 issue, they cannot. You damn near go homeless. About a $300 situation that happens in your life. They say for the great United States of America, the average American don't have $300 saved. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. Say, I hope the eviction does not go on their history. What? No. I don't think that they are being evicted. No. They just got to move because of the problem has not been fixed. So they're not being evicted. They just got to go for right now, you know, and however long it takes for them to fix the problem, That's how long that they can't stay there. So it's not an eviction. But if they was to put something on their history, they need to tell the future people, listen, I stayed at this place, when now it's in the news and shit and everybody know what the hell done happened. So maybe that will help. I'm not even much sure. Shout out to Marcus for the $2 super chat. Say rent insurance would cover living until repairs. You might be right. You might be right there. Damn it, there's probably a clause or some inside the insurance to where they may pay for the hotel fees and shit like that right there. I got to look at my goddamn insurance, because you might be right. You might be right. Say no savings, not insurance, nor emergency fund. You better fall down that elevator and call Burkowskick and Burkowskick. I think that's how you pronounce it. And say, and get that goddamn bag. Bitch, you better fall down and damn near die. Get that goddamn bag out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying. Y'all, we is too old to not have our shit together. I'm just saying. Because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know. Y'all, let's go ahead on and get into this main event, because it's a few videos that I got to go through inside this main event, and we're talking about the heat wave. Frustration over the extreme heat. This is across the country. Listen, I've been having this thought that shit is happening for a reason. Things is falling like Legos right now, in case people really not understand. This is why I keep doing the shows and I keep pointing out certain things that we're not paying attention to. Because, okay, we had the pandemic. All right, cool, cute. People lost their jobs. Some people died. People lost their homes. Coming out of the pandemic, getting close out the pandemic, they implemented getting that thing that they said that we need to survive and stuff like that right there. People lost their jobs because they wouldn't get it. People had great jobs, lost their jobs because you ain't putting that there in me. You know what I'm saying. Now it's certain good jobs that you can't get if you don't get it. Inflation, rent increases. Now, which they have been doing for a few years now, probably about 5-6 years now, with the new bills of like apartments and communities and shit, is based off your credit too. Because of this pandemic now, it's your credit. Like I said yesterday, first, last, and security. Because the moratorium, a lot of landlords and apartment complexes is taking triple deposits on top of first, last, and security. The requirements are a lot of times now to where you have to make triple the rent. If your rent is $2,000 a month, you need to make $6,000 a month. Some people is being evicted. A whole bunch of people is being evicted coming out of the moratorium. Now they're raising rents. We showed yesterday they even raising it on the low income folk. A lot of this gentrification is going on. People really not paying attention to that right there. You know what I'm saying? People are selling their properties because property value prices went up, and a lot of people they sold, and now they having a hard time finding places to stick to stay and or buy because the prices is so high. This shit going right down. Let's go ahead on and talk about these apartment complexes and places who is having extreme heat wave problems. Pay attention.
A family living in East Houston says that they are dealing with inhumane treatment. That's what they're calling it in their apartment complex.
They have been living without air conditioning for well over a month here in Houston as we experience
Houston, Texas gets really, really hot also.
Historic heat wave. And they say that the problem at the Selena, formerly the Graham Apartments, doesn't stop there.
Fox 26's Tiffany Justice live on this story tonight after speaking with the family. Tiffany.
Right, Becky says conversation with property management usually ends in an argument, and she really just wants these issues fully addressed.
I'm infuriated. I feel like it should be against the law to be living in this apartment or renting this apartment out.
Becky Brass reaching out to media saying she's exhausted all options, no AC in her apartment since May 31st. Brass saying maintenance installed a new central air and heating unit outside in June, but to no avail.
They installed the outside system, brand new, to no avail. Meaning they tacked the shit down and all that right there, but they probably ain't had no Freon put in that bit.
You're sitting in an apartment that's 94 degrees right now.
Do y'all understand if you was inside your own house and or apartment and your shit showed 93, it's actually hotter than that. Just want y'all to understand. Listen. My AC has went out before. Whew.
It's inhumane. We're in the triple digits. It's just inhumane. I don't understand how we can be treated like that. And they just don't care. They don't care. They get to go home at the end of the day and have cool air with their families. And it just infuriates me.
She lives at these apartments with her autistic son.
I have a special needs son. I have my son that's in here most of the time. And it's hot. It's just too hot in this apartment for anybody. He tell me every day he hates this place. We have no screens on no windows in the apartment. Whatever bugs with wings that want to come in, they just come right on in.
In the majority of these states, well, not the majority, in a lot of the states in the great United States of America, air condition is a luxury. It's not essential.
Says the office has supplied them with a window unit, but it's only cooling one room. She says the issue is compounded, pointing out the black mold throughout the apartment, a health concern Fox 26 documented last year with another resident.
This is black mold that's covering this AC vent. It angers me because nothing is going to be done. If y'all was just out here last year and y'all back out here this year, I have no hopes.
Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. He said, I hope the eviction does not go on. Damn it, I read that right there. My bad. Shout out to Marcus. Okay, I read that right there too. My bad.
I have no hopes. That just knocked all the fight out of me. I done called everybody from Houston Apartment Association, Health Department, Harris County, 211, 311, 411. I've called everybody.
I see. You say her nails is dead? I ain't even pay that no attention.
And Becky says she's still waiting on further communication from the Houston Apartment Association. We did reach out to property management today. They told us they would give us a call back. We have not received a call.
Of course y'all ain't gonna hear back. Hold on. It look like
created. I feel like it should be against the law to be living in this apartment or renting this apartment out.
Becky Brass reaching out to.
Yep, nails done. It damn sure is, but listen. My shit went out. And a lot of people have what is called not the home insurance, the home repair thing. What is the shit called, y'all? Damn it, I can't even think of the damn company name. To where if any problems at your home, you pay a monthly fee or a yearly fee, and it's supposed to benefit you and shit like that right there. If the home warranty things, right? That's what it is. The home warranty thing. Yep, got that too. They took too long. My fucking air conditioner went out. The bitch gonna tell me in 48. No. They'll send somebody out in 48 hours. Okay, all right. I'm gonna give you that. Damn, I sit 42. for 48 hours. Went to a hotel though, but all right, cool. 48 hours. I'm about to come out here. It's gonna take a week and a half now, because the person who came out here wasn't supposed to be out here. So somebody else was supposed to come, and it was gonna take them over a week to come out. Y'all got me fucked up. Listen. Say American Home Solution, say Home Serve. Yeah. The home warranty. The third day, my shit was fixed. I listen, I paid the shit out my pocket. Fuck, listen, even though I paid the company, I can't wait. I can't do it. I work outside, shit like that right there. I be outside here. My shit say 99 degrees inside. Jesus. You don't want to go through that right there. So I do understand with all of these shit that I'm finna show. Boy, I understand the argument. I don't want to hear nothing. Listen, I'm not even hunching and it's hot like that. It ain't no hunch going on. Do y'all really understand what I'm talking about? It's kind of like with a toothache. Bitch, ain't nothing funny. And you ain't hunching. I'm trying to help. Listen, moving right along. That was in Houston. I'm going to take it to St. Louis. Here you go.
Topping our news this morning, battling extreme heat. You know, it's tough for everyone. It's especially difficult for fixed income tenants at a Central West End apartment building.
Yeah, they say the air conditioning at their building has been out since May. Fox 2's Chris Renier is live in
Everybody else been out since May. I'm confused.
the Central West End to explain. Chris, I imagine that is very difficult.
You say what I don't understand is people living with black mold like it's cute, like it's cool. They say buy your own AC and charge the landlord.
Difficult indeed, Blair. Good morning to you, Margie. Good morning to you as well. We are just outside of the Washington Apartments here on Kings Highway, just south of Del Mar. Tenants at the building here, just the latest to talk with us about AC issues. Those problems certainly more significant as we head into yet another day of this excessive heat warning. Two tenants here, both on fixed incomes, tell us they're having to look for new housing after the building's air conditioning here broke in May and has yet to be fixed. They've been given portable units, but that has not been enough in this brutal summer heat.
They gave them portable units. That shit ain't enough.
One of those tenants, 72-year-old Georgia Johnson, says in the last few days her electricity...
Yeah, it cost me $7 to replace mine. Stacks. Yeah.
Also went out, further complicating her situation.
When if I would have waited on a home warranty company, I would have only had to pay for the Freon. But I needed a whole unit outside. But I was still only had to pay for the Freon. Bitch, I paid for the whole thing. Get out here today. Nobody got time for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit, I done open up something. Look.
Georgia has been forced to turn to her daughter for help.
She works and she has a sick daughter at home, and I have to go to her house, and I've had to go to my niece's house to stay to try to keep cool.
It's so hot in there. Everybody in the building got portable air conditioners. That ain't doing nothing.
It ain't doing nothing. Listen, one window AC is for what it is, a room. That's all it is.
But burning up our electric bills.
Yeah. And your electricity go up. You right about that.
My electric bill is sky high from the time I've been using this for 3 months.
Did she just say she been using her shit for 3 months?
The situation here comes after we reported Tuesday night
So you
on
paid $6 grand for yours. I'm trying to tell you, dog. And this is why I say you got to have that paper. Save your goddamn money.
conditioning problems at the Coronado Place and Towers apartments in Midtown. Residents there say AC units in their apartments and around the complex have been broken. 2 impacted residents saying they were given window units, but those simply haven't been adequate during this extreme heat. Management at the Coronado complex declined comment to us. We have reached out to management here at the Washington apartments multiple times, but the office was closed and we have not heard anything back.
Not heard anything back. It's a whole bunch of people going through shit that they really shouldn't be going through, but I do understand that things that parts is slow. Parts, and because we make everything overseas, shout out to China and them, we have to wait for parts. On a lot of things, we like really do have to wait for parts. Because the majority of parts is not made in the great United States of America. But shit shouldn't take a week. They've been out since May. I want y'all to understand. Shout out to Mario for the $2 super chat. Say, I noticed how nasty that damn house was. Listen. I am with you, but one other thing that, if any one of y'all is in this situation, clean up your goddamn house. Your house is hotter for some reason when your house is nasty. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help. And a lot of y'all is living in these high rises and shit like that right there. And listen, they have like main systems and shit like that right there that sit on top of the roofs. If they don't fix them, if those are the problem, none of y'all ain't getting no AC. None of y'all ain't getting no AC, and crime goes up and all type shit. When you hot, man, ain't nothing funny is what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I say, because everybody still want to be cute for the hot boy, the hot girl summer, shit like that right there. You're buying shit that you really don't goddamn need. You're spending $500 here, $1,000 there, $500 here, $1,000 there, shit like that. Some shit that you need to save for just in case shit. But because you want to be around your friends and family and your peers and shit who don't give a damn about your living situation, I'm trying to tell you something, because when shit fold, you can't get $2,500 from your partner. You can't get 5 stacks from your partner. You can't. Say people in the project, AC units can't be installed in the front rooms, only the back rooms. You right about that too. Yeah. And hell, a lot of these apartments, especially in the hoods, a lot of them is drilling the windows closed. Even though that's a fire hazard. These motherfuckers are doing all type of shit. I'm trying to tell you something I know about, man. Moving you right along, let's take you to, damn it, what state this is. Wherever Gabriel Towers, whatever state that there is, this is what this is. Y'all listen.
I want you to imagine today's heat with no AC. Yeah, that's been the reality for tenants in one Kansas City apartment.
Yeah, they say it's been that way for weeks, too. KSH.
So we started Houston, St. Louis. This is Kansas City.
P41 News reporter Dan Cohen went to get answers.
Somebody gonna pass out or die in there.
Sharice Crawford's apartment hasn't been comfortable of late. How long have you guys been without AC?
About 3 weeks to a month.
Sharice has cerebral palsy. John Conley is helping her out.
No, she can't help herself. So I'm like a barker, but like a caretaker too.
A light breeze outside provides a little relief for everyone at Gabriel Towers.
I can't even cook. Every time I cook, the detector go off.
Because it's so hot in your apartment.
It's so hot, yes sir.
It's so bad I can't even put it into words. I mean, it's, like I said, it's like 120 degrees in there with no air.
At a certain point,
you know what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's hot enough inside your place. Say, Willie, you must own a few cribs. Mm-hmm.
We're talking about people's lives here, right? Like, the conditions inside this apartment complex are dangerous.
KC Tenants is at Gabriel Towers to assist everyone.
Do y'all understand if you're trying to cook and your house is that hot? Damn it, I got to bag up. The fire detector go off, the fire alarm go up. Y'all know how hot that is?
Little relief for everyone at Gabriel Towers.
I can't even cook. Every time I cook, the detector go off.
You said the heat got everybody slurred. Yeah.
Because it's so hot in your apartment.
It's so hot, yes sir.
It's so bad I can't even put it into words. I mean, it's, like I said, it's like 120 degrees in there with no air.
120, bitch. Shout out to Marcus for the $2 super chat. Say there is a shortage on AC parts. Prices up too. Oh yeah. Cause my AC went out damn near 2 years ago. And they said that it was a shortage then. All right.
Certain point, we're talking about people's lives here, right? Like, the conditions inside this apartment complex are dangerous.
He in my mind is gonna be in politics.
Tenants is at Gabriel Towers to assist everyone who lives here.
The city did step in earlier today to mandate that management purchase in-unit AC.
That process started on June 27th with the City Health Department's Healthy Homes Rental Inspection Program. They received a tenant complaint about the lack of AC.
You know it's hot when you got the box fan in the window. Bitch got the box fan in the window. Let me tell y'all else something else. Everybody, well, not everybody. I would think the majority of us, the majority of people, we have what is called Dollar Generals, the dollar stores, the Family Dollars, and shit like that right there. Listen, I know how much you love Yet Central Air and shit like that, and you don't believe in fans. Do y'all know if you go and buy fans and that circulation and shit like that right there, it actually cuts down the cost of your electric? Please go get you some fans. Please go get you some fans. If it's not just to, I said that wrong. If it's just in case your AC go out and you have to open up a window and put one of them box fans in your damn window to circulate that damn air. I'm trying to tell you something I know. I got so many goddamn fans, shit is ridiculous. You say once the temperature rises above 135 degrees or damn it, it jumped me. It ran too fast for me. It run too fast. I like how y'all typing though. Once the temperature rises above 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 57 degrees Celsius, or 194 degrees Fahrenheit, 90 degrees Celsius, the heat detector will send a signal. Damn. Boy, that's hot. Shout out to Big Moochie for the $1.99 super chat. Say better jump on Amazon and grab them $40 window AC. I'm trying to tell you something. Listen, a lot of things that shit need to be done in advance. In my homes, I keep portable window air conditioners. Well, I have two in certain homes. But then have the portable air conditioner, not the window ones, the portable ones, the ones that's $300-$400. Yeah. I got them there too, as a just in case. It's a just in case. Do y'all know? And they is good to have because I'm in Florida. Stay in your ground state, bust go home state. Please don't run away. Fit for our life state, where we have hurricanes and storms and power outages. So it's good to have the portable air conditioners because I can crank up generators and shit like that right there and run the house. Hell, I have generators to run the house too. But I can just plug in that if I just need to plug in that just to cool the house down or cool a room down. You know what I'm saying? Say, Willie, will you rent out on your houses? Oh shit. They all rented.
About the lack of AC. Gabriel Towers told the health department it
say, Willie, you know these people don't prepare. Stop. I'm trying to help them to prepare. We got to keep talking because maybe if we could just help one, ain't that what we be saying? If we could just help one person, you know what I'm saying? Say new AC unit starts at $6,000. I'm trying to tell people, listen, a double unit, your inside and outside, that's over 10 stacks. And shout out to the people who want to be homeowners and shit. You better have your paper together. I'm trying to tell you something. Say, Willie, you got any houses over? Oh, nah. These people ain't moving. People ain't moving, no.
Ordered a Parkford chiller, and it was supposed to arrive on Wednesday. Healthy Homes told building management to either find temporary housing or order in-home AC units. Gabriel Towers bought 114 of them and installed them on Wednesday.
They bought 114. So they is helping out the people, you know what I'm saying? Because there is an issue with the air condition. And that has to be because of parts.
Ride KC stepped in too. This Ride KC bus is in the parking lot of Gabriel Towers to provide some relief and some AC for those that live here. But it's a temporary solution, and these residents can't sleep on this bus tonight.
Did y'all understand that the bus company supplied a bus and just leave that bit running? Just run the diesel all goddamn day for people just to come in and cool off, man. That is super hot. Say 114 out of 300 people. Yeah, hey, boy, them units cost. Hell, maybe they bought up all of the units. See, because you got to go to the Lowe's, the Home Depots and shit, and if you buy them all up, then they got to wait for shipments, and hell, you got to go to the Walmarts and shit, maybe BJ's or something like that right there, and plus you're trying to buy in bulk, so you're trying to get like a discount when you buying so many. You know, supplies will run out. Supplies really will run out. Shout out to Marcus for the $5 super chat. Say didn't use AC for 10 years. Say all fans and air movement. Say the power company came out to see if I was still in power. Monthly bill was $35 on a 2,000 square feet home. Damn, boy, you good. My shit ain't been under $300. My shit is $300 in the winter. The lowest I think is like 240 something. I probably had that like twice or some shit like that in over 15 years. Every other month it's over 300. So that's regular shit for me. So I don't even get mad about a $400 bill or $450 bills, especially in the summer. This month that bit might be 500. That bit might be 500. Boy, it's super hot. I don't even know what's going on. I'm in Florida.
In Kansas City, it is technically not like legally required of landlords to provide AC for their residents.
Did y'all just hear that? This is what I've been saying.
Residents can't sleep on this bus tonight.
In Kansas City, it is technically not like legally required of landlords to provide AC for their residents.
And that's what we found reviewing city code. Landlords are required to provide, quote, for heating every habitable room, but there's no text requiring cooling systems.
They're required for heating because that's in a place that gets really cold. If I'm not mistaken, don't it snow there? Or some shit in Kansas City, Missouri, it snows, so they are required the heat. You know what I'm saying? But just think about this. This young player here knows the law, knows a little bit of what's going on. Damn it, he might be in politics.
In Kansas City, it is technically not like legally required of landlords to provide AC for their residents.
And say try $750 for a power bill. Oh Jesus. Where you live at? God dang.
That's what we found reviewing city code. Landlords are required to provide, quote, for heating every habitable room, but there's no text requiring cooling systems. At Gabriel Towers, residents are desperate.
Too hot to support anybody to do anything.
We reached out to...
I wasn't going to say nothing, but y'all know me. Y'all know me. Shout out to Derek for the $5 cash app. I appreciate you. I know she got cerebral palsy. I get it.
Gabriel Towers, residents are desperate.
Too hot to support it.
I don't know if she just got cerebral palsy. Did she always have cerebral palsy? Or am I just not looking at it from both sides? Because that baby got a whole chest tattoo. Oh, so in my mind, I was probably hating. No, not hating is not the word I want to use. In my mind, I was probably discriminating. In my mind, my bad. I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna say something else. Shout out to Big Moochie for the $4.99 super chat. Say, don't forget if it's over 100 outside. And you put a window fan in, you just made a window heat blower. You right about that right there. Hell, it might be best to turn the fan the opposite way and suck the air out of your apartment or your house outside. That might be smart. Say she got that tattoo back in the early 90s. Listen. Maybe I am disability shaming. No. Shaming is not what I would use. Yeah. Judging the disability. Well, in my mind, I would be like, well, if you're disabled, that you shouldn't have a chest tattoo. And that's my bad. That is my one side thinking, and I just want to take that there back. I'm going to stop thinking like that because around here we think from both sides. So I got to think, shit. Just because you got cerebral palsy, it don't mean that you can't have no goddamn tattoo. My bad, baby. Didn't mean it. I had to check myself because that's really what we talk about around here. And you got this. Yeah. Disability discrimination. The hell wrong with me? Moving right along.
Anybody do anything?
We reached out to the Gabriel Towers building manager for a comment, but we haven't heard back. In Kansas City, Dan Cohen, KSHB 41.
I want you to imagine.
You say window fans blow out, not in. Hey, damn it, we got to do something to it. That shit be hot. All we know is shit be hot. Listen, I'm going to give y'all one more, and then I'm going to go on to get up out of here because, Jesus. I just can't. Hold on. A, B, C, D, E, F. So F come before G. All right, so that was wrong. Damn it, I thought I already had it up, but obviously I didn't. Let me grab this. Bam, right here. Okay, so that was in Kansas City. This one here, nope, that one, the last one was in Kansas City. We going into Hyattsville. I don't know what state that they're in, but damn it, we're from Houston, St. Louis, to them people right there who, damn it, to Kansas City. And now this is Hyattsville. Where is Hyattsville at? You say, Willie, you got disability phobia. And he got a screen. Big word out here in the street. Disability phobia. Oh, Jesus. I didn't mean it. Damn it, I apologize because I just, listen, I just went one way with it. I had to come on back and damn it. Gotta look both ways. I hear the goddamn screen. Oh, pat yourselves on the back. We got over 500. That's what's up. Oh, so Hyattsville is in Maryland. So we in Maryland. Listen, Houston, St. Louis, Kansas City, Maryland. They all got the same story. Shout out to I Made 59 Look Good, Shirley, for the $30 cash out. Say, I'm on vacation, just sending my support. Miss you. I miss you too. I appreciate that right there. Look here. Y'all pay attention.
Thousands of residents at a Hyattsville apartment complex dealing with extreme heat with no AC and sometimes no power for days at a time. Our Fox 5 Nana Saintabansu at that property. Nana, finally some...
Did she say 1,000 residents? Did she say 1,000 residents?
At a Fox 5 exclusive, thousands of residents at a Hyattsville apartment complex dealing with extreme heat with no AC and sometimes no power for days at a time. Our Fox 5 Nana...
No power for days at a time. Shout out to Mary for the $5 cash out. Say a lot of funky meatballs and monkeys running around. I'm trying to... Ooh, it's super hot.
Saintabansu at that property. Nana, finally some good news today.
Some good news. I'm told by county leaders that the Bedford Station apartment complex right here off of University historically has the most violations in Prince George's County. Go ahead and just take a look at these buildings that were built in the 1960s. We've been told that they've been neglected by previous owners, and unfortunately, it's the residents who are dealing with the years of neglect. There are about 600 units here, and we're told each unit has about 5 to 11 people living inside.
Stop. We are told that it's between 5, out of 600, between 5 and 11 people living in these apartments. When I first heard it, I stopped it myself, and I had to think. I say, well, what hue do I think these folk is? And in my mind, I know dog you folk don't live with each other like that. If it ain't us and our children, we ain't shacking up like 7, 8, 10, 11. We ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? You say this is next to Maryland State University. Jesus.
This is a large community that has a huge Hispanic population here in Langley.
Shout out to our Hispanic brothers and sisters out here.
Park, who have been dealing with this for years now. This is nothing new, but because of the language barrier, their concerns, they feel, are sometimes go unheard. But this summer, it's been tough. Residents who live here tell us that when everyone has the AC running in their units, the power goes out. And when the power goes out, they are without electricity for days.
When everybody runs their AC, the power goes out in the units, y'all. Do y'all understand that this is electrical? This is an electrical issue. When you is walking into your apartment and you happy as hell because you got that window AC that you just bought, that you ain't waiting on them goddamn people, and you plug that shit in and then the power go out, you double mad now.
Power goes out, and when the power goes out, they are without electricity for days, meaning no air, food in the fridge is spoiling, and everything else that comes with a power outage. The council member of this district tells me that these buildings do not have the electrical capacity to sustain all the air conditioners running at the same time.
That should have already been a fire hazard. That should not have made it to code and all that type of shit right there if you do not have the proper electrical hookup and shit for your places of residence. That's automatically a fire hazard. That automatically should not pass code. Shout out to Kaija. I appreciate. Thank you for the $10 cash out. You say I love your show, pimp. I appreciate that right there. Appreciate the love. Appreciate your wife. Tell somebody about the player.
But things are going to change with new ownership and some funding from the county.
Okay.
Councilwoman Danny Tavares says the new local owners, Jared Lynch Real Estate Partners, who are
look at that. Whoever lived there, they should have changed that shit out themselves. Ooh, that's a bad looking one.
Based in D.C., are in the process of starting serious renovations that include expanding that electrical capacity that will provide central AC for all of these units. Residents we talked to today say they've been left in the dark and they didn't even know about the renovations, but they want something to be done immediately.
Do y'all understand? The cost is going to cost to get the electrical up to par. Woo! So whoever owns the property, whoever have been collecting that goddamn paper finna come out the pot. Hell, that's probably why they have not been fixing shit. Because they had to save up to fix this shit. You know what I'm saying? Hell, they probably had an electrician come out and run the numbers and get like an estimate and shit. And they were like, shit, I'm not finna dig just in my pocket. We gonna wait till they pay up, like, pay rent for like 2-3 months, and then I'm gonna go ahead on and handle the business. You know what I'm saying? Or hell, 6 months to a goddamn year so where we can get that paper and then we go on to pay for it. Look how tall that baby is over there, little mama right there. There you go.
Problemas que no nos da mantenimiento, a veces nos dejan sin electricidad.
Like, the problem they're giving is like when something is broken inside, they don't fix it. And power shortage, because the power goes off on it.
Say she wearing that green dress, ain't it? Go ahead then.
It's too hot here in the apartment. There's no air conditioning here and the heat is too hot to bear. The air they put is like this, you see, but it doesn't give anything. It doesn't work.
Shut that baby out. Listen, boy, she got her AC and got to carry that bitch up by herself.
Now that woman we just heard from, Maria, she actually just bought that new AC unit that you can see her holding. Our crew was in the area when we saw her carrying that AC into.
Oh, she purchased her own. She not waiting on them goddamn people. It's hot. Say, Willie, say, are landlords required to provide AC in Maryland? I don't think so, but in Maryland, a landlord's obligation for providing a habitable living space is primarily governed by Maryland Code 8211. Now, I don't know. Maybe it is for the ACs in Maryland, but we know for Kansas City, hell no, heating is the number one, is the most important. Heating is the number one most important. I think that's how you're supposed to say it. Solar generators for power outages. A lot of people not even up on the people not even saving money, so people really not even focusing on solar generators either.
Her home. She's just one of many people here having to deal with no cool air. Now, it's important to note that not everyone doesn't have a working AC or power. It's not the entire complex, but it's in phases. Obviously, you don't want one building to have the AC on and another doesn't, because that's when the power goes out. And
that's when people will start robbing people and running up in people's shit, because ain't nowhere in the hell we all stay in the same goddamn apartment complex and we ain't all got the same problem around here. Bitch, if my shit out, your shit need to be out too. Nowhere in the hell you finna be coming out of your apartment and shit feeling all good and spicy and shit. You know what I'm saying? We burning up right. No, we got a problem. Let me borrow some of that AC. Let me borrow some of that AC, I promise you. Shout out to Big Moochie for the 199 super chat. You say, bet the majority never change their AC filters. You probably got a point right there. Because, hell, the majority of people, they don't change they AC filters, especially places who rent, places who stay in apartments, shit like that. They don't change their damn filters like that. And that's one of the biggest arguments or the biggest gripes that apartment complexes have, that people is not servicing, doing something as simple as changing out the filters. Now, I know some years back, a lot of apartment complexes went to putting that as a part of keeping the place up inside of the leases. And then some complexes were like, you have to buy the filters and they must be changed out every month. You know what I'm saying? You say we don't have filters.
Did reach out to the property management group and the owners of the complex, and in a statement they say, quote, we are currently working to address immediate issues to ensure our residents receive proper electricity, which powers the individual air-conditioned units. That was from Donaldson Property Management. And the owner of the property, Jared Lynch, also sent a statement saying, our plans for the property include addressing deferred maintenance, making immediate repairs to outdated failing systems, and charting a path towards sustainability for the property and its residents. Now, we're told that the county was also able to secure about $10 million. Some came from a housing trust fund, and a couple, $3 million, came from a pilot program. And they're looking to secure some more money to help with these renovations in this community that desperately needs
They
it.
need to hurry up and get that shit done. Shit, they just got $10 million. That shit should be done by the week's end. You know what I'm saying? Willie say Hatfield, with no laws requiring landlords to provide AC, tenants are stuck sweating it out during this heat wave. That's a damn shame. That is such a shame. But we have to know the law and we have to deal with what the laws is. Which is sad that we live in places and things break, which we do all understand that things do break. But when it takes people a long time to fix the issue, y'all gotta stop paying rent. I don't. Shit. Who? You not getting my goddamn money, and I'm hot. That ain't what we signed up for. That ain't what we doing. Say read your agreements before you move in. You're absolutely correct. Read. Reading is not illegal, although a lot of people still think that it is illegal, but it's not. Do your what is called due diligence out here and in out there screen. You know what I'm saying? Thank you all. We have made it to the end of the midday news. I just got to constantly just keep showing y'all what's going on across this country when a lot of us think that shit's sweet out here. It's sweet for a lot of people. It's not sweet for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But people having real issues. But this is in 4 different, I think, states. 4 different states where this type of thing is happening because it is the summer. Heat strokes is for real. Death by heat is for real. Say no way I would live without AC. Boy, this shit difficult out here. I'm trying to tell you. But we have to start setting ourselves up for what ifs. You better have that what if paper. I know you want the new J's and shit. I know you want the new purses and shit. You want the new naturals and the new lace fronts. Skip a month or two and save them $200-$300. You know what I'm saying? I know it's difficult because people not gonna be looking at you the same. I understand. Shout out to Maria for the $2 cash out. Say today is Jonah Brown's birth anniversary. That's what's up. Shout out to Jonah Brown. That's what's up. Appreciate that right there. Listen, you better get your money right. Stop spending your goddamn money to impress people. Say Brittany just pleaded guilty. I just heard, yeah. She pleaded guilty to the drug thing that they talking about. Oh, damn it. I said I wasn't going to do it. Because it's time to get on up out it. Oh, I can talk about that right there tonight. I'm going to talk about Brittany Griner tonight. I'm going to do that there tonight because I done damn near ran 2 hours. And we typically don't do that right there. But I just had a lot. And this was important just in my mind where people really understand. Y'all, shit is happening. Shit is really happening in stages. Wait till next week. We're going to have a whole lot of other shit. People out here is getting their goddamn vouchers and shit and still can't find places to stay. People in places, they raising the rent. Got to move. They can't stay. Either you pay this shit or you bounce. A lot of people, a lot of facilities and landlords and shit like that, they are not fixing shit because they want the people to leave. They want people to move out to get someone in there so they can raise the rent up. Shout out to Jason for the $5 cash out. He said, I'm going over to get me a Spanish baby. Now I'm trying to tell you something. It's hot right now. It's hot out here in these goddamn streets. Listen, a lot of times we got to find a baby that's in distress. Make life easier. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, y'all. I'm going to go on and get up out of here, man. Just remember, get yourself together. If don't nobody else want to get themselves together, get yourself together. Because when shit fall, ain't nobody coming to save you. Boy, ain't nobody coming to save you. You better have your shit together. I'm trying to help. Say average rent, $1,200 to $1,800 for a decent place. Yeah. Say my rent went up $350. I'm trying to tell you something. People think that this shit is a game out here because it's not happening to them. So because it's not happening to them, or they don't think that it is going to happen to them, they would not even set themselves up for the what if. Shout out to Big Moochie for the $4.99 super chat. Say, what happened to monkeypox? Have not heard anything lately. Oh, listen. No. I can talk about it tonight. Oh, it's still rampant. It's still rampant out here in the goddamn street. I saw it, but I thought that I had done saved it and shit. But I'm gonna have to go back, grab that, do that. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you throwing it there out because a lot of people they have forgotten, but we still around here. It is a STD, even though they say it's not a STD, but you can get it by exchanging fluids. Say, Willie, I'm at my body shop and I got an AC window unit on a roll around cart. It's just that hot. Y'all stay cool. Try your best to stay as cool as. You don't want to pass out. You don't want to have a stroke. You don't want to. Yeah, that heat stroke thing is for real out here in the goddamn street. So y'all be careful, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking. Tell somebody about the player. Tell somebody to come around here and follow pimping so they can get that real news out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Keep fluid to yourself. You say keep your fluid to yourself and make sure we get enough fluid so we can stay cool and dehydrated. Please do that right there. That's all I got. Say a STD stroke. Jesus. That's deep. Listen, see y'all at 8 o'clock. Y'all have a good one. I done pushed that goddamn button. I'm out of here.